Hey everyone, welcome back. Jim here. This is another episode of TCG Card Simulator. I'm making a lot of progress. Actually, I'm lying. I haven't been able to spend a lot of time, but I did unlock a couple more sections. I've moved some shelves, and I'm still on the fence. Does this look? I don't know. I don't know if this is going to work, guys. Haven't got all the shelves moved. I got one more piece to unlock, but I think I need a level. Is that right? Oh, I can now unlock it. I don't have the money. But good. I can complete that section. That'll be everything unlocked for that store. But just look from the outside view. Getting all those cards off the back wall once they're all moved off, I think it's going to look pretty damn good. I wish they had like clear see-through shelves. Maybe tables might do it, but the problem with tables is they're dual-sided. So they're going to stand out a row, and that takes up a lot of space out here. I mean, so you're going to have a gap here and out here, and that's going to make it tight for what I want to do to get these shelves as long as I want. Here, they're a perfect example. There's what I was talking about. It's just too far. They look good, but I wish they were one-sided. So yeah, I'm rearranging. I'm getting shelves aligned. Still work in progress. I've got the first row going to that shelf. This row is all going to be accessories, and et cetera, et cetera. That's how it's going to flow out. This shelf, once I get it down, will have all the dice, and the card boxes. I need to move the battle deck over there, over to here. And I do have some extra room. I think those were extra. I've got a lot of those cards. I bought too many. But yeah, it's just moving things around on the shelves as I get the expansions opened up. I think it's going to look really nice. And if I don't like it, well, I'm going to change it back. I'm not going to go back to my other save because I've progressed so far in getting the money to unlock these and levels. So I'll probably just, by then it'll be easy because you just move everything. It's getting all the empty boxes that really is the problem to move all this stuff. And then usually moving it, some of it you end up with a complete box, so you need to put it on a shelf. It's not as easy a task as you would think. I do have one empty box I've been saving. I don't know how it keeps getting moved. I keep putting it back here, and they keep picking it back up. I'm not sure why. AI, I tell you, gotta love them. NPCs. But let's see. I still haven't figured out a lot about these TCG prices. All I know is that when I see a bunch of red, this is the gym methodology. If I see a bunch of red, I just send out one of this clerk here or one of the stalkers to go reset all the prices. Because they do change. They change almost daily. The market value. So the boxes stay pretty much the same. It's the cards and then the individual cards, which I don't really have out in full display right now. Those change dramatically. I mean, some of them by hundreds of dollars, especially when you get up into the high value cards. I got a hint from the developer that they've got the next update in test right now. So That's pretty fast considering they just rolled out Deco. And gotta admit, man, pretty flawless. Deco didn't really break anything. It was a pretty good expansion. But then again, you know, their decorations, how bad could it be? You're just adding assets. So, I mean, but you still got to calculate positions, things like a lot of developer, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I mean, what's the next thing on the roadmap here? Let's see. That's on the front page, isn't it? Let's save this real quick, and I want to pop back out because I'm curious. Oh, here it is, right here. I don't have grading cards. I don't know what grading card. Really don't know what that means. And I mean, I can guess, but organized tournament. I don't know if that means you can run multiple tournaments in a day. I'm not sure. They haven't specified in a lot of detail what that means. Random events may occur. That's a big one I'm looking forward to. I like that stuff. Difficulty mode, yes. I think the game is just really too easy. So it'd be nice to be able to adjust that. More shop product types. I can dig that, but I think if you're going to add more shop stuff, either you're going to have to provide better storage or more room. Because you really need this room for cards. Now, I could, I guess, put some product in here in another register. It's a possibility. I don't know. I can't wait to start expanding this room out, and then I can start using it. But I love these tables. They generate a lot of revenue. Not today, obviously. But they do make money. I mean, I could probably not sell anything and still make a profit off those tables. Plus, after they finish their card games, they buy stuff. So, let's see what else. So basically, you know, what I've been doing as time ticks by, I just look at on the shelf. I'm not even looking at the shelves anymore because that's just a disaster waiting to happen. I just go by if they're full on the shelves, great. Because every time I go to the shelves and look at what's zero, it's either a box is out. I always end up with an extra box every single time. I order the wrong thing, too many. Because I know I've ordered, they just haven't brought the boxes in. I've ordered these, so they've restocked, or they disappeared. Is she carrying one of the? No. I ordered them. I don't know. I mean, I ordered them last night, the last game save. Where did that order go? I don't know what they did. With 100% certainty, I said the two hands, arms down guys. And I don't see them. So I got to do it again. I don't know what happened there. Somebody stole the boxes overnight? Possibility. They're not that expensive. I mean, it's like $200, but... And I know I ordered more of these foot guys. Remember at one time I had 6 boxes? Well, they're finally selling again because it was a price issue. Yeah, figurines aren't too bad. It's when you start getting to some of these play tables and some of I mean, these things get really expensive. Higher decks. It really adds up. I mean, especially these, what are they? What card is it? Down in here. Yeah, these battle decks are what I'm talking about. That gets expensive. You start stocking those up. And these, oh my God. I mean, look at this. 2 boxes. You're talking 1,200. You just, that's a huge chunk of change. To overstock. Just to have them sit on the floor. But as long as things keep moving, I have to keep an eye on these machines and make sure they don't empty out. Because that'll kill a day's profit. I mean, literally just destroy the entire day. I ordered these too. What is going on with my order? Either they put them on the shelves and they didn't, because usually they'll stock first. They'll take the box and they'll stock the shelves, and then they'll put them in they'll stock the showcase, and then they'll put them in the storage. But there they sit. I'll just do it myself. How about that? But yeah, and I need to rearrange those. That's another box. I'm gonna save that. There we go. How are we doing on time? Oh wow, we really covered a lot in a little bit of time. How's everybody doing? I'm anxious to see what other people's stores look like. Every once in a while I check the Steam forums and the pictures just to see what other shops look like, to get, some I wouldn't say steal some ideas, but get some I don't know, inspiration. There's some pretty really crazy, and I mean that in a good way, layouts, shop layouts. And I don't want to steal people's ideas, because then they'll just be like, that's my store. Why is there a gap there? That's weird. That's a snapping glitch. Because those are multiple pieces there. I never noticed that. Till now. Hey Dev, can you fix that? They're not snapping. Come on, Dev team, step it up. The other thing I wish is that I could have like two products. Like this side of the shelf be one product and this side be another. That would really work for my purposes. Instead, I end up with like 2 and 3 shelves, like in here, 3, to cover that whole row. Just it's just messy. I like things organized, so I'm not being picky, am I? Is that rude? Oh, fun fact. Somebody asked me why I always have canine. Before I do my recordings, it's early in the morning. I take my dog out. I don't want people to approach my my canine unit. So I always have this on because it's kind of cold out in the mornings. And all it is a sweater. So yeah, I do change my clothes. I have a different shirt on, different underwear, but you get what I mean. I don't wear the same shirt every day. This is a hoodie. It just keeps me warm. Ugh. I don't even know why I told you that. I feel like I'm oversharing. So we've ticked off another day. We're starting to get back into capital again. Get up around 20-30K. We'll start opening another section. Come on, let's finish up that game. Got things to do. You better go buy something. Nope, he'll just leave. See ya. He's mad because I wouldn't buy his card. No trade. Oh, fun fact. If this was too loud, the mic levels, volumes, my cat, I left my computer on last night so that I could do, I don't know if you know about these new high-tech monitors with the I don't know what, there's a name for it. I can't remember the acronym. But you have to run these. They need to be on for like a couple hours, and they cycle through and they keep it from burning pixels out. You know, there's where you get the line across the monitor. So anyway, I left my computer on, and my cat, my wife's cat, one of those Maine Coons, has magic feet. Walked on keyboard and managed to change everything. My displays were out of order. Sound was all off. No, I mean, everything. Everything was reset. I don't know what that cat did. Maybe like laid on my keyboard and just hauled around. I mean, the cat weighs like 23 pounds. He's huge. But yeah, so if the sound is off, I apologize, because I did some tests, and when I played it back, I mean, it sounds fine to me, but it may not sound good at all on your end. So if you could drop me a comment, let me know, because my wife won't watch my videos. She thinks this is stupid. She plays games. She just thinks recording them is stupid. But hey, she crochets, and I think that, I mean, not that crocheting is stupid, but that's her thing. Don't be blasting me for my thing. When you sit and play games, watch TV, and knit. Right? That's all I'm saying. We're on some wild tangents today. I'm waiting for that other table to leave, and there we go. Now we're done. Let's crack off another day. Should all be profit. We only spent like 2,800. That's low. Ow. 3K. I like to be up around 5 to 7K for a day. So, not sure if it's a price thing again. There's no real gauge of why income is either up or down, because there's no day of the week. It's just day number. 278 days. That's a lot of game time. So we got to pay bills. That's going to take us down a lot. So yeah, we're still a ways off before we can open up that section. And then we'll complete the fold. Uh-oh. What did we run out? We're running low on something here. Premium collection book. I think those are pretty expensive. Accessories, is that in here? Yeah. Let's just get one box. Those run out a lot. Or not very often, actually. I keep running out of dice boxes. And another thing for the dev, when the AI comes, they buy like play mats. Why would you buy 5 or 6 of the same mat? Unless maybe you're buying it for friends. I don't know. They tend to like, because if I'm playing cards, I'm gonna have. I mean, if I'm gonna go in and buy some different play mats, I'd want like a variety. But they come in and they buy all one of the same thing. So I've noticed that, and you can't predict anything in this game. But I'll completely run out of stock on one of these mats, and the other ones will just sit on the shelf forever. And it's not a price thing. I've tried dropping them down to market price. It just doesn't. They don't care. We're out of Dracone. I can't have that. Let's see. Where's he at? Some of these look so much alike. There he is. Let's just buy one. In case I got the wrong spelling. No, I got the right one. We're probably completely out of them. I don't buy I don't stock these a lot, because they tend to, right now they're only buying mainly one play mat. Actually 2. They split back and forth between that one, which is with the logo on it, and then there's another one that looks like a clam. I don't see it. Oh, this guy right here. I guess he doesn't look like a clam. What is that, a turtle? I'm not sure. I'm sure it's one of the characters from the deck, but they buy a god awful lot of those. Looks like it's figurine day again. This guy. I've never seen him on a deck. I don't know what he is. Everything else looks pretty good. You know, I never thought this game would capture my attention and could be so addictive to play. But I'm really glad. I've already got my money out of this game like 10 times over, and half the roadmap isn't even in yet. All right, so the next time we come back, next time I do another video, I'm going to have that piece unlocked. I'll have all of these shelves moved off the wall, aligned with the appropriate rows, and we'll get the verdict out. We'll see if yay or nay. And then I'll also do, hopefully there'll be an update, and we'll be able to cover some new content. So, hopefully you enjoyed that. You know, give me some feedback, and thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you taking the time out just to watch my progress. Thank you. Have a great day.